Hi, it's Mr. Barr here for your Info A lesson of the day. What we have been working on is this one right here, is the SC PPT_6 heart. So we'll open that bad boy up, and what we've done so far is this. We've added and changed the first one, and on the second slide we have added a table that we drew in. We added some color, some shading, and bevels, and different stuff like that, and now we're just moving on. The first thing it wants us to look at today is it says to click in the bottom right one. Let's see here, select. Make sure your whole select table is not selected anymore, because that was an issue that we did to make all that stuff happen. It's not an issue, but we just don't want these changes to happen to all the cells. We want it just to happen to this particular cell. So what you would do then is it says click on that cell, right click, and go to Format Shape, and this box should appear over here. When I get that Format Shape box to fill, I want to click on this one and go to Fill, and they give me these different options here. It says choose a picture or text fill, and when we do that, it says let's go down to insert a picture, and it's going to be from a file, and this again should be in wherever you downloaded those files that we have, and it's this picture of these sneakers right here. We click insert, and when you do so, it's going to insert the picture in the right corner. Looking to see if it's doing anything with transparency, but it doesn't seem like it is. So then what it tells us to do is it says to go up here and highlight all of this information. When we do that, there should be this option under layout of distribute rows, and basically this is the concern I told you before when we were drawing all our lines and we weren't making them perfect. I said don't worry about that, we'll fix it later. Well, we just did now, because now by distributing rows, we've distributed the rows so that they are now somewhat even. Then it says to go up to this one, and it says to make your height 1 on that one. And it looks like they got, which I will see what it does here. Let's go and change this to 2.91 and see what happens. That's what their book is reading. But I don't know if that's going to screw it up. We might have to do that to the whole table. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. So 1 by 2.91, and it moves everything over. It's saying to shrink that one down to 2, actually, sorry. So 1 by 2 for this column, 1 by 2. Then it says to select all of the table, and we'll go to center for that stuff. That should be top center there as well. But then they say go to center, which is this one here, so it'll be center and center on these. Then it says to click out of that. Oh, not like that, just click out of the table and highlight first row, and it says to bold them, underline them, increase the size to 24. And it says to change the font to Century. So zone, activity, benefits, Century, 24, bold, underline. And then it says to click under the table tools under table tools layout. It says to choose align center. I believe that's about all they have us do. Looking around here and see. Then we should have done this as well. That should be bold also. It will save as we go. Let's see here. Next thing we're going to do is click on slide 3. It says click on this and hit delete to get rid of that, like we've done in the past. Then it says display the design tab. Under format background, sorry. And then go to gradient fill. And it should turn it blue automatically is what the preset is probably to. Looks like everything else is matching up. And then it says to close that. But then it says, okay, let's go back to that insert and object box that we've used in the past. And it says go to create from file. It says to go to browse. When we browse, what we want to do is go to, again, our downloads for this chapter that I sent you. And there should be all of these. The one they want us to use in this case is the support PPT6 _sales, which is this one right here. So then I click OK, and it should put that there. And then when I click OK again, it's going to put a image in the middle of the page. Currently very small. So the first thing they want us to do is go to shape format, and they say to change it to 2.5. And let's see if we go. And that would be under this one, I believe. There you go. Deselect the lock aspect so it doesn't keep it linked together, and knock it down to 11.5. So 2.5 by 11.5. So that it looks kind of like that. And then it says let's go to align for that, and we're going to do align center, align middle. So it's center and middle of the page. And save and call that a good stopping point for the day.